Hey guys, Objector here, and with Halo 5 just around the corner, we're going to take a look at everything new with Halo 5 Guardians. Let's start by taking a look at the changes coming to the campaign. We have two main characters this time, Master Chief and Agent Locke, and both of them will have their own squads to help them throughout the story. Throughout the campaign, we will switch perspectives between the two groups to slowly advance the story. The campaign will also sport more variety in mission structures this time around. While some of the missions are vast and huge with larger number of enemies, some of them are smaller and more focused on the story and exploration. Probably the biggest change coming to the campaign though is the introduction of 4-player co-op. Since Chief and Agent Locke both have a team of 4, the entire campaign can be played with up to 4 players. However, unlike previous Halo games, you cannot do a local split screen for the campaign, and each player has to have Xbox Gold account in order to play. However, each squad mate does have their own unique loadout and special stats, such as movement speed, faster booster recharge rate, and health and shield regeneration rates. Next, we're going to take a look at the new mechanics. First, we have Smart Link aiming system, which is essentially the same as aim down sights and all other first-person shooters. However, it is important to note that while you're aiming down sights, you can be knocked out of it by taking incoming fire. Next, it's important to note that all Spartans have received an upgrade in their mobility. It has been completely overhauled in Halo 5, allowing players to have a thruster pack, vault ledges, slide on the ground while shooting, strike the ground to create a shockwave, and make a rapid dash to take cover or bash an enemy. Slide and charge abilities are executed as a character sprint reaches top speed. And it is also important to note that you can hover in the air for a short time by aiming down sights while in the air. And lastly, we have the new rec system, which rewards players for playing in the multiplayer. These rec points can be used to purchase packs of cards which can contain unlockable weapons, armors, vehicles, ability improvement, points boost, and other things like that. And lastly, let's take a look at the changes coming to multiplayer. First of all, we have the new mode, Warzone. This is a brand new MOBA-inspired multiplayer mode, so if you're familiar with League of Legends, Smite, Dota, or anything like that, you'll have a fairly good feel of how this will play out. It'll be a PvP against an enemy team, as well as PvE against enemy AI. Your team will earn points by killing enemy AI, enemy players, killing boss AI, and taking over enemy bases. Once your team reaches 1,000 points, or destroys the enemy's core, you will win the game. Make sure you have time set aside for this, as the typical Warzone match can last up to 30 minutes. But if Warzone isn't quite your thing, Halo 5 also has the 4v4 traditional arena mode, which will play out far more like the traditional Halo you guys know and love. As of right now, arena mode contains the following game types: Breakout, Strongholds, Slayer, and Capture the Flag. In Breakout, two teams will clash against each other in an attempt to win 5 rounds first. Players only have 1 life per round, and they have weaker shields, making it much easier to die. The round ends when all members of a team have been eliminated. I would expect to see this as the most competitive game mode, and the one you'll most likely see on the MLG circuit. Next we have Strongholds, which is a game type that requires a team to capture and remain in control of 3 static zones on the map. The first to reach 100 points will win the game. It's important to note that a team can only start scoring points after they've captured at least 2 zones. And lastly, we have the traditional Team Slayer and Capture the Flag. That's all the changes coming to Halo 5 Spartans. I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Objector, signing off.